Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading. Hi Leo! Thanks for joining me for the, I was just going to say the full moon forecast because I filmed that this morning, which is in your sign, by the way, and you should check it out. But that's not what we're doing here. We are doing the February readings for Leo, 2016 February. This is the Hanson Roberts that I'll be using first for the tarot. And then secondly, as always, we will pull a Animal Totem card, which is from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which is my deck that I did, as well as another creation of mine that I did is the Tarot in the Modern World. So if you are looking to learn about tarot through watching these videos, pick up this book because it's the best, kind of like a study guide, and it's very inexpensive and easy to understand, okay? You can find out information about my decks and readings and stuff if you go up here in that info section. You see that, you see that eye up there? Hit that and it'll take you to my page. You gotta keep scrolling. Gotta be scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Okay, come on Leo, what is going on for you guys in February anyhow? Anywho. There you go. Oh, that's looking kind of sweet. Sweet, petite. Neat. What is that? Da-da-da-da. Neat. The Addams Family. Okay, let's get serious here. Let's get serious. I think I need one more. I just need one more card. Is that one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. This felt like I had to pull one more for you guys. Well, this top row's sure looking pretty sweet. Looks like some success coming your way. Well, I don't know why I want to put that kind of in the middle. So I'm just going to scoot that baby right in there. 3 rods, your ship is coming in. You have arrived. This is some kind of big gain, benefits, good stuff coming your way. If you've never seen my reading, there's a couple of cord cards here. I will be referring to these kings as he. But in these general readings, this could be, not necessarily doesn't have to be a man. It can be anybody, okay? So, on to the reading. King of Cups could be water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We are moving into the sign of Pisces on the 19th. So this could be something that might occur a little bit later in the month, like from the 19th on. And you do have the wish card there, so your wish is coming true. You know what this is. Wish card is a pretty simple card. It's like if you get something you want. Yes, I'm going to get it. No, I'm not going to get it. And it's usually, you know, you have a good idea of what this might be. The Hermit in reverse is up there. So I want to tell you guys, it's like, listen to wise advice. You know, just because you've arrived at some place or some pinnacle, or you achieved some level of success or some goal that you really wanted to get to, doesn't mean you know everything. Doesn't mean that you don't need help. It means, you know, you still have to listen to others who are more wise than you, like this, you know, like the kings, or into your own inner higher self and spirit. You know, things that we can say about the kings, whether it's a male, female, or whoever, is that they've obtained a level of maturity, a level of mastery, they know a little more. They may know a little more, you know. They're there. And they're in the upright position. So both of them are in the upright position. They're in a position to help. They want to help. And they could help, right? So it's not... He turns his back on, especially this guy. I feel like you could listen to some other people and at least take into account what they're saying. There does seem to be some kind of breakup or something going on here, like a falling out or a breakup. So some of you, there could be a breakup. Some of you, this might be your friend or somebody else. This is also like, it feels like no surprise here with these two cards down here. You know, it feels like this is... there's been struggling for a while here. Judgment in reverse says it's a karmic relationship too. That there was a karmic debt that had to be paid, a karmic lesson that had to be learned. So it wasn't an accidental thing. Sometimes when this card shows up, it's like you're beating a dead horse, you know. Like the karmic lesson was learned a long time ago, and you're just... you're creating new entanglements by keeping this going. I feel like it's like keeping a painful situation going for some people. And even if it's not you, I think there's a lot of cases I think it might not be you, because the temperance is here. And the temperance is about let's remain balanced. It feels like this is somebody else's issues, but you're like the best friend or the parent or the brother or sister, you know, and like you're kind of having to, you know, be there for whoever's on your, you know, whoever your person is, your connection to this is. You want to try to be there for them, but also not to let this knock you off your center here. Not to let you drain all your energy or get dragged down. In some cases, if this is you and your relationship that you're having some issues with, this could also say, go back and find your center, you know. And because temperance has the angel on it, I always do feel that there is angelic, you know, presence around it. This guy especially may be able to shed some, if this is your drama, this guy may be able to shed some light on it and help you find that balance. So, and with the King of Cups, he might be a counselor. He or she might be a counselor, a minister, a pastor, a priest, you know, a rabbi, whoever. They have whether they're officially affiliated with any religion or not, they seem to have a real solid sense of themselves and spirit, and they seem to be kind of a wise person. Somebody's going to get sick if you keep muddling in this stuff over here, okay? It could bring on an actual illness. I feel it could just really drain you. The other thing about the Temperance card, she has her aura kind of bright. You know, she's got this bright aura around her. So it's like, put up your shielding. If you're going to have to walk through the fire here and be around these people that are fighting, or maybe some of you are getting a divorce, because Ten of Cups in reverse is a divorce. Sometimes it can be. You know, put your shielding up so you can kind of try to come through it unscathed, or at least scathed as possible, if that's even the right, you know, grammar. Probably not, because sometimes this King of Swords is a lawyer too. Could be your lawyer, judge, somebody like that. And also Hermit could be a lawyer or somebody. Listen to your wise counsel. If somebody you are going through a divorce and you think you can get through it without a lawyer, you know, lawyer up, baby. Get yourself a good lawyer. You need to listen to wise counsel. Whether that's a lawyer, or that's a caring friend, or a parent, or somebody who has kind of been through it all. I do feel like you're going to come out of it okay, and I had to pull that last card, and it's a big money card. It's a Ten of Pentacles. So there is going to be some good financial gains for many of you this month. Ace of Rods here. Seeds planted that are going to bloom and grow. And Ten of Pentacles. This is some large money, like it's estates. And a lot of people probably get their income tax back now, too. So maybe some of you could just be, you know, go get yourself a good accountant. You know, sometimes it is really worth it. I definitely have to use an accountant. It is worth it many times to get an accountant, because they do know some of the tricks and stuff that aren't on those softwares and stuff for, you know, So I think, in my case, it's definitely worth paying somebody to go over it because I have all this complications. And so that could even be, it could be as simple as that, you know. The Chariot's in reverse here, though, so that's another thing. That's not the best card. Chariot upright is triumph, victory, the phoenix rising from the ashes, and in the reverse, it's like kind of not. You know, kind of being stalled or stuck or not moving forward or not being victorious. Some of you might just have car trouble, too. Yeah, that could be it, too. It could just be my car broke down, and then I did. But whatever this is, Chariot, you know, whatever this fallback is, it does seem like there's a comeback. You know, there's like a fallback and a comeback. There's some turbulence regarding relationships, though, but right at the beginning, you have the Three of Rods coming in. You have all these cards of abundance and prosperity. So I think prosperity is up, but I just realized, you know, during the month of February, we're going to be in Aquarius and Pisces, air and water, which these two kings represent too. But you are very loyal, and a lot of your times you're like, man, I'll be there for you, brother or sister, you know, I'm going to be there for you. But you can't let it drain you down. Whatever it is, you can't let it drain you down. You know, you got to stay in your good space here, and put up your shield and put up your aura. Okay, I'm going to get on to your animal totem card for this month. Hey, if you guys are into animal totems and the native, you know, indigenous shamanistic spirituality, please check out the Creative Spirit this month. I'm interviewing Lynn Andrews, one of my big-time heroes and teachers, especially back in the 80s and 90s when I was reading her books. And if you don't know of her, please check her out. But it was such a great thrill. I got to interview her for the Creative Spirit, and she has so much. She's such a wise woman and teacher, and she has so much great information and knowledge, and I think anybody could benefit from watching it. No new tarot reading spreads yet because I'm working on my own deck and I'm really in it, and I want to get every minute I can. I'm true Capricorn nature, you know, I gotta work my fingers to the bone. Workaholic nature. I'm working on that deck, so but if you like this, if you want to go deeper, that soul journey reading is a really cool thing. It really is. It's good forever. It's why you're on Earth. It's looking at the blueprint of your soul through your astrological chart, which is exactly what that is. Your soul's journey. It's a psychic reading, although I use astrology to tune in. It's just one method. It's totally a psychic reading, too. Covers many past lives, and, you know, in studying our past or parallel lives, it can show you, it's the energy you bring into this incarnation. And it can be quite insightful if you want to go a little deeper. All right, so what's going to be the thing for Leo anyway? The animal totem for February. Deer. I've been seeing deers. I've been seeing I saw two female deers together twice. I kind of thought it was maybe my daughters, but I don't know. Take a look at that card. See if any shapes or things stand out to you, colors, anything. Let it just, don't overthink it. Just let it kind of come. All right, gentle, peaceful, sensitive soul. Loving persuasion realizes desires. Pay attention to your surroundings, ready to act in an instant. Quiet introspect reveals the answers you seek. Well, that's kind of, yeah, that gentle, peaceful, sensitive, quiet, you know, that's all the things that I was saying here about the Temperance card and how I was just really seeing her aura. That wings are just really turning into an aura for me of protection from her head and everything, her third eye. So that kind of goes with what I'm saying too. And deers are very gentle creatures. They're not getting caught up in all this kind of stuff. People with deer totem, animal totem, they're not ones to engage in this kind of behaviors, you know, not really. You know, and I don't know why, because that Empress kind of stood out to me in the deer. There's this, I think this is from the medicine circle at Sun Bear. But the native people learned how to eat and what herbs were for sickness by observing what the animals ate. They learned, you know, what to eat for this or that. Like herbal medicine was born out of observing the animals, and also the fact that they eat in a circle. And that circle on that Empress was really just standing out to me. So I think that might hold some kind of message for some of you. Maybe it's going to be some kind of diet thing or herbal medicines or something like that. Okay? Okay, Leo, thank you guys so much. If I called you Virgo, I don't know why. I think I may have called you Virgo, but this is the reading for Leo. I say it over and over again when I'm shuffling the cards. So if I ever have a faux pas and say the wrong thing, you're in the right video. Don't worry about it. It's just a mistake. I make mistakes, okay? Don't freak out. Thank you all for everything you do to support the channel. Liking, favoring, sharing, commenting. I love reading the comments. There is a Facebook page below if you like the animal totems. I will be drawing a card weekly on Facebook that's strictly for that. But otherwise, everything's on YouTube. You can find out by hitting that subscribe button down in the bottom corner. That's the best way to stay up to date. And then up in the top corner, you can hit that info button to find out some other things. There's a link to my book is below, Tarot in the Modern World. It's available on Amazon. Thank you for everything. Have a great February. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.